Hello, I just went to Half Price Books and I picked up a few things. They had a sale. Let's check out this mini haul. I don't know how you guys feel about it or what constitutes mini. This is 6 books. I usually pick up a lot more at book sales, but this is Half Price Books and not one of those massive library sales. So I only got a few. First one I found was Brian M. Stableford, The Fenris Device. Looks like we're going sci-fi early on here. The oldest spacefaring race in the galaxy were the secretive Galicians, Gallicellans. The most difficult type of planet to explore is the heavy gas giant, the Jovian Saturnian type planet with all star systems abound. Something about the Masters of the Hooded Swan. Star Pilot Granger, number 5. We got the oldest spacefaring race involved here. We've got some gas giants, so the Jovian type. Somewhere in the storm-ridden, unapproachable surface of such a monstrous gas giant, an abandoned Gallicellan warship was lying. It was reputed to be armed with the device known to legend as the Fenris weapon. So I think people are going to be going after the Fenris weapon. So yeah, this is another one of these. You know, this thing is, this is 150 pages. This is a shorty. So this, I think, is going to be fun. But yeah, you put a doomsday weapon on a ship in space around a gas giant. I'm in. It's good. Next up. Oh, this is a Hugo Award nominee. Again, we have the price tag covering up very important information here. The Dreamstone. We got a warrior with a very unfortunate pile of bones down here. It was that transitional time of the world when man first brought the clang of iron and the wreck of smoke. It's late. I'm recording this late. I'm not going to lie. And the reek of smoke to the lands which before had echoed with inhuman voices. In that dawn of man and death of magic, there yet remained one last untouched place, the small forest of Eldwood, which kept a time different from elsewhere, and one who dwelt there who had more patience, pride, and love of the earth than any other of her kind. Arafel the Side. This is the story of the last defense of Faerie against the encroaching iron sword of the era of man. This seems very good. C.J. Cherry, Hugo Award-winning author of Down Below Station, a Daw Books original. Looks good. Marion Zimmer Bradley, The Forbidden Tower, a Darkover novel. Okay, so right away I need to know, is this in a series? Is this book 1? Is The Forbidden Tower, something that I need to follow up on with some other books? Doesn't appear to be. I'll probably have to look up what Darkover is. It's probably just the world that Marion is writing in. This is the novel of 4 who defied the powers of the Matrix Guardians. Fanatics who protected those powers so that the planet of the ruddy sun might never fall beneath the influence of the materialistic Terrans. And we Terrans are materialistic, aren't we? The 4 who found themselves fused into a terrifying unity that, in that defiance, were 2 men and 2 women. So we got 2 women and 2 men fusing in some fashion. A terrifying unity. The men were Damon Ridenow. It's C-O-M-Y-N. Is that just a fun way of spelling common? A common of the ruling caste. And Andrew Carr, the Earthman who had won for himself the right of clan entry. The women were Elamir, betrothed of Damon, and Callista, who forswore her vows to seek the love of the alien from the stars. All the forces of ancient Darkover were to combine to resist this unnatural alliance. And the novel that grew out of this physical and psychic conflict displays the talent of Marion Zimmer Bradley at its finest. The story of the building of the Forbidden Tower and its ultimate fate will stand high in the best-selling Darkover saga. So there's definitely more. Maybe this is a standalone book, but we're taking our first dip into Darkover. Andre Norton, Perilous Dreams. This cover's trippy as hell right here. I'm into that. We got like an elf holding a rope and a like half of a woman. I don't know if she's a ghost or a mermaid or what, but there's dead bodies all over the place, some strange lights. Let's see what this is about. Would you like to dream high adventure and have the dream become reality? This is the novel of the one who did. She was Tamsin the Dreamer, trained to explore other worlds through her genetic ability to transfer herself through dreams to their actualities. To a dreamer, all worlds, all times were open. That sounds pretty cool. But there were risks. There were perils such as no land-bound explorer could conceive. For in an infinity of worlds, there must be an infinity of enemies, of beasts of personal peril, as well as an infinity of rewards and pleasures. Here is Andre Norton's imaginative best, taking Tamsin through a series of worlds as real as her own, towards an ultimate destiny none could suspect. Let's trip out with this. I don't know that there's other Tamsin books. 1976, this one came out. I'm into it. The Silver Sun by Nancy Springer. This is the prophecy of the White Hart fulfilled, and that's H-A-R-T, a mythic tale of splendor and adventure. So, yes, we have unicorns on here. With an unearthly wisdom his only weapon, young Hal and Ellen, his blood brother by a strange bond, embark on a quest to turn the tide of evil and fulfill a legendary destiny. Now, that doesn't really tell us too much, but let's see if we can find out anything from looking at the inside of it. Published in 1977, we have a poem in the front. There's a map. It leaves much to the imagination, as you can see. So, yeah, we'll give this a shot at some point. Not really a whole lot I can say about that one. We have The Dawning Light. Now, just judging by the cover, it looks like we're going to have some underwater treasure. Guessing this is more sci-fi, because not entirely sure that figure right there is human. A new day was dawning on Nidor. On the planet Nidor, the ties of tradition and stability were coming undone. Unprecedented things kept happening, and although nothing could be traced to the Earthmen, it was clear that the troubles had begun with their arrival. Narvis Piran Brigid, unjustly expelled from the Earthmen's school, believed he knew why. The Earthmen were not emissaries of the Great Light, as they claimed, but demons from the outer darkness. I'm thinking some people came down from space and told a few lies. Really messing with the prime directive there. He vowed that he would stop at nothing, even the most unthinkable deed, to break the hold that the aliens had on the people and the Council of Elders, the Dawning Light. Now, I think this is probably just a standalone as well. Robert Randall. Oh, this is Robert Silverberg and Randall Garrett writing as Robert Randall. We got a real James S.A. Corey deal going here. This was published in 1959. This might be one of the older books that I have uncovered on my travels to the library book sales. Again, not too much I can tell from this just by giving it a quick once over. But that is what I have. Just these 6 books. Even these 6 will take me quite some time to get through, honestly. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I think out of all of these, probably the one I'm most excited about is Perilous Dreams with this trippy cover. So it is a testament to how important a good cover is. So that is all I have for now. So I will, I guess, get busy reading these. If you like this, like, subscribe, write me letters, write me comments, send me, chain letters. No, don't send me chain letters. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.